How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the second half of the holiday sale that runs through January 21st. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25k by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $34.99, Metaphor Refantazio is a sweeping fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5, following a young hero and his fairy companion Gallica as they fight to lift a deadly curse from a lost prince across a sprawling, beautifully realized, and magical kingdom. Explore a vibrant world full of mysteries and hidden lore, traveling by gauntlet runner to distant towns and dangerous dungeons, while managing quests, relationships, virtues, and richly written character bonds. Its hybrid combat blends strategic turn-based planning with exciting real-time actions, letting you mix and match archetypes to craft powerful job combinations that change your party's abilities and playstyle. It's a 93 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $34.99, Doom: The Dark Ages thrusts you into a brutal medieval war against Hell as the legendary Doomslayer in this prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Shred demons with iconic weapons like the Super Shotgun, wield new bone-crushing tools such as the versatile Shield Saw, ride the fearsome Mecha Dragon, and pilot colossal Atlan mechs across sprawling, demon-infested battlefields, while executing devastating glory kills and mastering grounded, high-octane combat. Explore ruined castles, dark forests, ancient hellscapes, and other unseen realms, uncover secrets, confront powerful demon leaders, and experience a cinematic, story-driven dark fantasy adventure packed with mystery, epic scale, and relentless action. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Horizon Forbidden West is a breathtaking open-world action RPG that expands Aloy's journey with stunning visuals, thrilling combat, and a richly detailed world teeming with danger, mystery, and adventure. You play as Aloy, venturing into the perilous Forbidden West to uncover new threats, explore diverse landscapes, and confront massive, awe-inspiring machines, while unraveling the secrets of a dying world. The game combines fast-paced melee and ranged combat, exploration, and intricate crafting with next-gen PlayStation 5 features like ultra-fast load times, 4K HDR visuals, adaptive DualSense haptics, and immersive 3D audio for a fully engaging, cinematic experience. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $21.99, Tomb Raider 1-6 Remastered brings the classic adventures of Lara Croft to modern platforms, allowing players to experience the iconic action-adventure series in fully updated graphics and controls. Explore vast, intricately designed tombs, solve clever puzzles, and engage in thrilling combat across jungles, mountains, and ancient ruins, while uncovering legendary artifacts, hidden lore, secret passages, and other long-lost treasures. Each installment offers unique challenges, from platforming and exploration to surviving deadly traps and rival enemies, with refined gameplay that honors the originals while improving accessibility and visual fidelity. It's a 76 average on Game Rankings, average trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 165 hours to finish all 6 games. For $39.99, the Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2 bundle delivers Rockstar's definitive Western saga, combining 2 landmark open-world action-adventure games into one sweeping experience set at the end of the Outlaw era. Travel across the fading American frontier as John Marston hunts down his former gang to save his family, then step into the boots of Arthur Morgan in 1899 as loyalty, morality, and survival collide while the Vanderlyn gang faces a changing world. With vast open worlds to explore, richly written characters, side activities, plus the Undead Nightmare expansion in Red Dead Online, this bundle offers an unparalleled cowboy epic in scale and storytelling. It's a 95 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 240 hours to get both platinums. For $35.99, the Resident Evil Remake trilogy delivers 3 classic survival horror experiences fully remastered with enhanced graphics, smoother performance, and additional content across PS4 and PS5, including improved controls and cinematic enhancements. Survive the zombie-infested streets of Raccoon City, navigate terrifying environments, solve intricate puzzles, and uncover sinister Umbrella Corporation secrets while battling relentless bioorganic threats. This pack includes Resident Evil 2 Deluxe Edition, Resident Evil 3 with the classic costume pack, and Resident Evil 4 Gold Edition, offering a complete, spine-chilling horror experience for fans old and new. It's an 88 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $31.99, Lumines Arise is a fiendishly addictive reinvention of the puzzle classic from the creators of Tetris Effect Connected, where every block pulses with music, triggering dazzling visuals perfectly synced to an eclectic soundtrack. Journey through over 35 stages spanning lush jungles, buzzing Tokyo streets, and surreal outer space environments, matching blocks and crafting insane combos with the all-new burst mechanic, while exploring a variety of single-player modes and online multiplayer to test your skill. With customizable Lumi avatars, optional VR and 4K support, and a soundtrack by Hydalicke, Lumines Arise delivers a fully immersive, sensory, and endlessly replayable puzzle experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Abiotic Factor drops you into a sprawling underground research complex where you play as a gate scientist tasked with studying anomalies, fighting off supernatural and interdimensional threats, and surviving a catastrophic containment breach. Explore massive labs, construct inventive bases, and craft everything from rudimentary traps to advanced laser weaponry, all while balancing survival, research, resource management, and teamwork with up to 6 players in a tense multiplayer open-world environment. Choose your PhD, combine skills with other scientists, and outwit enemies with clever tools, adaptive strategies, and high-tech gadgets in a deadly yet fascinating sci-fi setting. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $34.99, The Alters Deluxe Edition is an emotional sci-fi survival game where you play as Jan Dolsky, the lone survivor of a crash-landed expedition on a hostile planet, tasked with forming a crew of alternative versions of himself, the Alters, each shaped by a different critical decision from his past. Navigate survival challenges, moral dilemmas, and resource management while crafting items, building your mobile base, and exploring a branching narrative filled with captivating character dynamics, difficult puzzles, and tough choices. This deluxe edition includes the base game, the original soundtrack, deluxe outfits, and one post-launch DLC for an expanded, deeply personal experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $20.99, The Precinct puts you in the shoes of rookie cop Nick Cordell Jr., patrolling the neon-soaked streets of 1980s Averno City, chasing criminals, solving your father's murder, and navigating gang-driven conspiracies with thrilling intensity. Engage in dynamic sandbox gameplay with changing day-night cycles and weather, intense foot, car, and helicopter pursuits, destructible environments, and tactical support calls that let you coordinate backup, roadblocks, and spike strips effectively. Explore a living city full of yuppies, bums, street vendors, and nefarious criminals, responding to everything from petty infractions to grand heists, all wrapped in a nostalgic neon noir atmosphere with cinematic flair. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii Deluxe Edition transforms Goro Majima into a swashbuckling ex-Yakuza pirate captain on a high-seas adventure filled with lost memories, legendary treasure, and colorful companions. Assemble a unique crew, upgrade your ship, and engage in thrilling real-time cannon battles, dynamic crew versus crew brawls, and over-the-top combat with the Mad Dog and Sea Dog fighting styles, blending agility, dual swords, and explosive combos. This deluxe edition also includes legendary crewmates, ship customization packs, iconic outfits, extra karaoke tracks, and an expanded soundtrack to enhance your pirate escapades across islands and enemy-infested waters. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $34.99, Raidou Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, is a supernatural detective RPG, casting you as Raidou Kuzunoa XIV, a devil summoner and apprentice detective, investigating a mysterious kidnapping in Taisho-era Tokyo while navigating the dangerous dark realm filled with demons and hidden secrets. This Atlas remaster features revamped visuals, overhauled combat, full voice acting, a new UI, and expanded 3D environments, blending modern enhancements with classic gameplay. Summon over 120 demons, strategize with allies, and unravel a conspiracy that threatens the capital and nation in a gripping supernatural mystery with twists, complex characters, and period charm. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $20.99, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth delivers an epic, emotional RPG adventure uniting Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu in a story of fate, redemption, friendship, and personal stakes that span generations. Experience best-in-class combat with dynamic, fast-paced battles where the battlefield itself becomes a weapon, and customize your party with outlandish jobs, skills, and gear to strategically subdue enemies with over-the-top moves and devastating combos. Explore Japan and Hawaii in an expansive adventure filled with unforgettable moments, unique quests, diverse activities, hidden secrets, collectibles, minigames, and a sprawling Pacific-spanning world that rewards exploration and narrative discovery. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess is a Japanese-inspired Kagura action strategy game blending ritualistic combat, village management, and mythic storytelling. During the day, purify villages, gather resources, recruit allies, train your skills, and carefully prepare for the coming night, while at sundown you defend the maiden against relentless hordes of the Seethe, combining tactical positioning, fast-paced action, and divine powers. Master the day-night cycle, uncover hidden secrets, explore sacred shrines, and use strategy, timing, and skill to cleanse the mountain of defilement, restore peace to the land, and uncover a deeply immersive, beautifully crafted tale rooted in ancient mythology. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is a dark, immersive RPG where you play a Nahobino in post-apocalyptic Tokyo, wielding immense power to survive and shape the ongoing conflict between angels and demons. You'll experience 2 complete story paths, the new canon of Vengeance and the original canon of Creation, while exploring sprawling wastelands, battling or befriending hundreds of demons, uncovering hidden secrets, and making impactful choices that determine the world's ultimate fate. Its grim visuals, strategic combat, rich lore, and expanded content, including new areas, demons, music, and improved gameplay systems, create a definitive and deeply replayable experience. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $22.49, System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster is a legendary FPS/RPG hybrid that drops you aboard the derelict FTL ship Von Braun, where a rogue AI named Shodan has unleashed chaos upon humanity in deep space. You'll explore the ship deck by deck, battle hybrid mutants and deadly machines, and shape your playstyle through branching military classes, immersive RPG systems, and tense survival-focused combat, all while uncovering the chilling fate of the crew. Its haunting atmosphere, cross-play co-op multiplayer, modernized visuals and performance, quality of life upgrades, and unforgettable sci-fi horror storytelling create a gripping, cerebral, and relentlessly unsettling experience. It's a 92 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $24.99, Life is Strange Double Exposure is a supernatural narrative adventure where Max Caulfield discovers a friend Safi murdered and must use her time rewinding powers to navigate parallel timelines, uncover the killer, and prevent the tragedy from repeating. Traverse 2 versions of Caledon University, make choices that shape both realities, forge alliances, pursue suspects, and gather clues while racing against a relentless detective and the growing threat of Safi's murderer. With a gripping story, tense mystery, and a rich original soundtrack including new and licensed tracks, every decision and action pulls you deeper into this thrilling, time-bending investigation. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $23.99, 2 Point Museum lets you design, manage, and develop incredible museums across 5 unique main locations: prehistory, aquarium, supernatural, science, and space, plus 3 pop-up museums, sandbox mode, and over 200 exhibits to uncover. Send your team of partially trained experts on expeditions to gather rare artifacts, then maintain exhibits, handle mischievous guests and thieves, and manage staff to ensure smooth operations while customizing layouts, thematic areas, and guided tours to maximize engagement. With over 350 decorative items, over 30 exhibit subcategories, and 18 guest types, each decision shapes your museum's atmosphere, success, and visitor satisfaction in a deeply immersive simulation. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $20.09, Rematch is a skill-based third-person football experience that puts you at the heart of the action, where every tackle, dribble, shot, and decision matters, testing your reflexes, precision, stamina, and strategic thinking. With no player stats to rely on, victory comes from timing, coordination, and teamwork in fast-paced matches that blend arcade-style excitement with deep tactical gameplay, challenging both individual skill and collective strategy. Dive into online multiplayer with competitive modes, seasonal content, ranked leagues, and non-stop, fouls-free action that rewards mastery, creativity, and adaptability, making every match an intense, thrilling test of football prowess. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $38.99, Demon Slayer The Hinokami Chronicles 2 is a flashy anime arena fighter that continues Tanjiro Kamado's journey, adapting the Entertainment District, Swordsmith Village, and Hashira training arcs from Demon Slayer with spectacular flair and fidelity. You'll battle powerful upper-ranked demons alongside allies in story mode, then jump in a versus mode with over 40 playable characters, including all 9 Hashira, using new mechanics like dual ultimates and gear to unleash stylish, cinematic combat both online and offline. Its faithful anime presentation, expanded roster, refined combat systems, and high-energy boss fights deliver an action-packed experience for fans of the series. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $39.99, Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster is a remastered collection of the classic Konami JRPGs, letting players experience both the rise of the Liberation Army in Suikoden 1 and the unfolding conflict between the Highland Kingdom and Jostin in Suikoden 2 in beautifully refreshed form. Recruit the 108 Stars of Destiny, explore vast fantasy worlds, and engage in strategic turn-based battles while following epic, character-driven narratives. The HD Remaster updates background illustrations, battle effects, environmental sounds, and sound effects, while quality of life improvements like autosave, battle fast forward, and a conversation log make revisiting these beloved titles smoother than ever. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $39.99, Silent Hill 2 Deluxe Edition is a masterful psychological survival horror game where James returns to the fog-shrouded town of Silent Hill after receiving a letter from his deceased wife, encountering the mysterious Maria along the way. Explore an abandoned, chilling world with larger environments, over-the-shoulder camera perspectives, and evolved combat that combines dodging, aiming, and strategic weapon use, all while uncovering the haunting story that cemented this game as a series classic. The Deluxe Edition adds a digital art book, soundtrack, and a Pyramid Head mask skin for James, with ray-traced visuals and immersive soundscapes enhancing every terrifying step through the town. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Trails of Cold Steel 3 is a deep and engaging JRPG that combines turn-based combat, strategic party management, and a richly detailed fantasy world filled with political intrigue and memorable characters throughout its lengthy, rewarding campaign. You play as Reen Schwarzer, now an instructor at a new branch campus, training a new generation of heroes while uncovering a dark conspiracy that threatens the Erebonian Empire. The game features expansive environments, complex relationships, a refined combat system with orbment and arts mechanics, and dozens of side quests, blending tactical battles, character-driven storytelling, and immersive exploration across a beautifully crafted universe. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Forgive Me Father 2 is a fast-paced Lovecraftian shooter that plunges you back into a malevolent, madness-filled world as you continue the priest's descent towards salvation or complete insanity and inner psychological collapse. You'll tear through evolving eldritch enemies using a wide arsenal of devastating weapons, embrace a madness system that grants powerful abilities, and carve your own playstyle through relentless combat fueled by dark comic book visuals and heavy atmosphere. Its striking hand-drawn art style, brutal gunplay, evolving foes, otherworldly metal soundtrack, and refined mechanics create an intense, stylish, and adrenaline-fueled experience that constantly tests your sanity. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Trails to Azure is a story-rich JRPG that continues the Crossbell arc, following the special support section as rising political tensions and new responsibilities threaten both their home and their unity in increasingly dramatic ways. You'll explore the city-state of Crossbell and its surrounding regions, engage in deep turn-based combat with refined orbit mechanics, and build meaningful relationships while navigating complex political intrigue between powerful neighboring factions. Its expansive narrative, character-driven storytelling, strategic battles, and massive scope create a rewarding, emotionally resonant experience for longtime fans and newcomers alike. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Trails into Reverie is a sprawling JRPG that unites three iconic protagonists, Reen Schwarzer, Lloyd Bannings, and the mysterious masked figure C, allowing you to explore their intertwined destinies across the vast and intricate land of Zemoria. You'll switch between characters using the Trails to Walk system, engage in refined tactical combat with new features like United Front, and uncover new allies, hidden challenges, and branching storylines within the labyrinthine True Reverie corridor. Its massive world, strategic battles, character-driven narrative, and layered storylines create an epic, immersive, and rewarding experience that fans of the Trail series will treasure. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $27.99, the A Plague Tale bundle delivers the full, emotionally gripping saga of Amicia and Hugo as they struggle to survive in a dark, plague-ridden world across two acclaimed games, Innocence and Requiem. Journey through medieval France, evading the ruthless Inquisition, surviving deadly swarms of rats, and confronting Hugo's dangerous curse while navigating beautifully realized villages, cities, and countryside, all tied together by the siblings' unbreakable bond. This bundle includes both the PS4 and PS5 digital versions, offering enhanced visuals, immersive storytelling, and atmospheric gameplay that makes every encounter tense, heart-wrenching, and unforgettable. It's an 83 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to get both platinums. For $29.99, Virtua Fighter 5 REVO World Stage 30th Anniversary Edition is a definitive 3D fighting experience celebrating 3 decades of high-speed, technical battles, now including exclusive costumes, soundtracks, pre-production artwork, and DLC packs. You'll challenge powerful rivals in the brand new World Stage single-player mode, master deep, precise combat mechanics, and compete online with rollback netcode and crossplay support to face opponents around the globe in intense, skill-driven matches. Its polished gameplay, expanded content, refined systems, and anniversary extras create a thrilling, competitive, and comprehensive experience for both longtime fans and newcomers alike. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 120 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $35.99, Trails Through Daybreak is a sprawling JRPG that follows Van Arkwright, a morally flexible Spriggan working as a detective, negotiator, and bounty hunter, whose life changes forever when a mysterious case threatens the entire nation of Calvard. You'll slash through intense, strategic combat that springs to life with beautiful visuals, switch between characters and abilities, and craft your own gameplay experience using features like high speed mode, the new alignment system, and branching choices that affect story outcomes. Its rich narrative, refined battle mechanics, expansive environments, and layered character progression create an immersive, rewarding, and dynamic adventure. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Star Ocean: The Divine Force is a sweeping sci-fi action RPG that follows Raymond and Letitia as their destinies intertwine across a galaxy full of danger, advanced civilizations, and interstellar intrigue, mystery, and unexpected challenges. You can soar freely through vast open environments, exploring alien cities, towering cliffs, and hidden areas while diving into lightning-fast real-time battles that combine high-speed movement, vanish attacks, and devastating skills for thrilling, strategic combat. With its emphasis on full 3D freedom, cinematic storytelling, and the largest world ever in the series, it delivers an ambitious and modern evolution of Star Ocean's signature exploration and style. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $34.99, Atomic Heart Gold Edition is a frenetic first-person action-adventure set in a utopian world gone horribly wrong, where humans once lived in harmony with robots before secret experiments and technological mishaps unleashed mutant creatures, rogue machines, and superpowered enemies. Wield an experimental power glove, an arsenal of blades, and cutting-edge weapons to fight for survival across sprawling, visually striking environments, combining combat skills, environmental strategy, and equipment upgrades to overcome relentless foes. The Gold Edition includes the base game and the Atomic Pass, enhancing the experience with additional content, challenges, and customization options. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $23.39, the Onimusha 1 and 2 pack brings together the origins of the classic samurai action series, remastered in high definition with modernized controls and widescreen presentation. Experience Onimusha Warlords as Samanosuke Akechi wields the Oni Gauntlet against demonic forces, then continue in Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny as Jubei Yagyu forges alliances and seeks revenge with awakened Oni powers. Both games feature deliberate sword combat, puzzle-solving, fixed camera angles, and survival horror-inspired tension across atmospheric feudal Japan settings, complete with memorable boss fights, resource management, character progression, and rewarding exploration. It's an 84 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to get both platinums. For $39.59, Little Nightmares 3 Deluxe Edition expands the eerie horror adventure with the full base game plus the Secrets of the Spiral expansion pass and exclusive costume sets. Play as low and alone as you sneak, solve puzzles, and survive together using unique tools like a bow and wrench, whether co-op with a friend or alongside an AI companion, while navigating disturbing locations filled with grotesque resonance, environmental storytelling, intense stealth-driven encounters. The Deluxe Edition adds 2 extra chapters that dive deeper into the Spiral's unsettling mysteries, along with themed costumes inspired by iconic characters from earlier games, enhancing both atmosphere and replay value. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 2022 version, is a high-octane first-person shooter that plunges players into a tense global conflict, blending cinematic storytelling, tactical combat, and fast-paced multiplayer action. You step into the boots of iconic operators from Task Force 141, taking part in small-scale infiltration missions, highly classified operations, and globe-trotting campaigns that test strategy, skill, and teamwork. The game features a gripping single-player campaign, immersive multiplayer modes, and narrative-driven co-op special ops, offering a polished, action-packed experience with stunning visuals, realistic weapon mechanics, and intense, adrenaline-fueled encounters. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $20.39, the Citizen Sleeper Helion Collection is a critically acclaimed sci-fi RPG bundle that includes both Citizen Sleeper and Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector, letting you experience life as an escaped worker navigating a lawless space station, its surrounding sectors, and beyond. In the first game, live on the edge of interstellar society, forging friendships, uncovering secrets, and shaping your destiny in a world inspired by the freedom of TTRPGs. In the sequel, take command of your own ship, recruit a diverse crew, and complete dice-driven contracts across the Starward Belt, blending heartfelt storytelling with strategic choices and immersive, expansive world-building. It's an 86 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get both platinums. For $20.99, Tetris Forever is a 40-year celebration of the world's most iconic puzzle game, featuring over 15 classic versions alongside the all-new Tetris Time Warp. You'll challenge friends in the cult favorite Tetris Battle Gaiden, trigger massive line clears in Super Bomb Bliss, and experience the 1984 Electronica 60 version that started it all, while enjoying over an hour of new documentary featurettes from Digital Eclipse's Gold Master series exploring the partnership between Tetris creator Alexei Pajitnov and Tetris Company founder Hank Rogers. Tetris Time Warp adds a modern twist, letting up to 4 players warp through different eras of Tetris with shifting visuals and gameplay mechanics. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Master Detective Archives Rain Code Plus is a dark fantasy detective adventure from the creators of Danganronpa, following amnesiac trainee Yuma and his ghostly partner Shinigami as they unravel brutal mysteries in the rain-soaked city of Kanai Ward. Investigate crime scenes, question suspects, and use Master Detective's unique forensic forte before diving into the surreal mystery labyrinths, where evidence becomes weapons in fast-paced reasoning battles filled with traps, puzzles, and stylish action sequences. The Plus Edition enhances the experience with 4K visuals, performance upgrades, a gallery mode, and 5 additional sub-stories focusing on different detectives. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Trails from Zero is a story-driven JRPG that follows Lloyd Bannings as he returns to Crossbell to join the police and uncover the city's hidden corruption. Assigned to the Special Support Section, a small division performing odd jobs, helping citizens and investigating mysteries alongside a ragtag team of new allies, Lloyd gradually uncovers rival factions, political intrigue, and a dangerous criminal underbelly. Players will experience classic turn-based combat, deep party customization, bonding events, side quests, and rich world building, with optional activities and interconnected narrative arcs bringing Crossbell to life in a tense, emotionally satisfying adventure. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $35.99, the Talos Principle Dyad Bundle includes the Talos Principle Reawakened and the Talos Principle 2, delivering a complete philosophical puzzle experience. In Reawakened, players explore a remastered world of the simulation, solving mind-bending puzzles, navigating the Road to Gehenna expansion, and uncovering the new chapter in the beginning, while confronting existential questions through Alexander Drennan's story. The Talos Principle 2 expands the adventure to a world where humanity is extinct, but culture lives on in a city of robots, challenging players with complex puzzles, ethical decisions, and exploration across stunning, thought-provoking environments. It's an 88 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 65 hours to finish both games. For $38.99, the Capcom Fighting Collection 1 and 2 bundle brings together 18 iconic fighting games, including the Street Fighter series, Darkstalkers, Capcom vs. SNK, Power Stone, Project Justice, and more, offering a diverse and legendary fighting experience across multiple genres and eras. Players can enjoy fast-paced combat, master deep combos, experiment with unique mechanics in each franchise, and relive arcade classics with modern quality-of-life features, including enhanced visuals, online multiplayer, and replay options. With both collections, you get endless hours of competitive action, nostalgic moments, and the ultimate celebration of Capcom's storied fighting legacy. It's an 82 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum both collections. For $39.99, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader Voidfarer Edition is the ultimate package, combining the base game with both story-driven expansions, Void Shadows and Lex Imperialis, plus exclusive in-game items, companions, and cosmetic enhancements. Command your void ship across the galaxy, engage in strategic and tactical combat, manage your crew, and upgrade your arsenal with weapons like the Wrath of St. Drusus chainsword and Blastwave shotgun, while customizing your bridge with the Rogue Trader throne and piloting a Firestorm-class frigate. The edition also includes a full original soundtrack, a high-resolution digital art book, and unlockable achievements to expand replayability. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 155 hours to platinum. For $24.99, Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition is a chaotic, loot-filled first-person shooter that combines explosive combat, over-the-top humor, and a sprawling interplanetary adventure. You play as one of 4 Vault Hunters, blasting through dangerous worlds, collecting insane weapons, and taking on bizarre enemies while uncovering hidden treasures and powerful loot across a vibrant, cartoonish universe. This edition includes the base game, all 6 campaign add-ons, full cosmetic packs, designers and directors cut content, new game modes, raid bosses, vault cards, and XP and loot boosts, delivering endless hours of cooperative action, outrageous gunplay, and highly replayable mayhem. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Call of Duty Vanguard is a thrilling, action-packed World War II shooter where you dogfight over the Pacific, airdrop into France, defend Stalingrad, and blast through North Africa with relentless intensity and cinematic spectacle. Developed by Sledgehammer Games, it features a gripping single-player campaign, a massive multiplayer suite with over 20 maps, and a brand new zombies mode from Treyarch, all designed to deliver high-stakes, cinematic combat and immersive historical detail across multiple modes. With cross-progression, cross-generation play, and fast-paced gameplay, every mission and match challenges your skill, strategy, and reflexes across a sprawling global battlefield. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $24.99, the Riftbreaker Complete Edition is a hybrid base-building, exploration, and action RPG where you play Captain Ashley S. Nowak, the Riftbreaker, inside a powerful mecha suit tasked with establishing a colony on the distant planet Galatea 37. You'll construct sprawling bases, manage resources, research alien life forms, and fend off hordes of hostile creatures while traveling through rifts across a procedurally generated world, with freedom to prioritize technologies, base layouts, and strategies. With multiple biomes, campaign, survival, and sandbox modes, extensive customization options, and all expansions included, it delivers a deep, replayable, and action-packed sci-fi strategy experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Assassin's Creed Mirage Deluxe Edition brings the series back to its stealth action roots with a richly detailed recreation of 9th century Baghdad and a focused story following Basim, a street thief turned master assassin. You'll slip through bustling markets, scale rooftops with refined parkour, and eliminate high-value targets using classic tools like smoke bombs and throwing knives, all while uncovering a layered tale of betrayal, destiny, and self-discovery across an immersive, living city. The Deluxe Edition adds a Prince of Persia-inspired outfit, themed eagle and mount skins, and exclusive weapons that amplify the sense of style and heritage running through every assassination and chase. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.